last night when I got Barry.
I plugged it in.
Back for taking Barry back to the hospital.
In like 30 minutes, it charged it from 22 to 90. So. Of course, I hooked it into the 60-watt charger too, even though this phone's not supposed to take that kind of charge. Yeah, my back is feeling less than stellar this morning.
Well, I took a
Tylenol just before we left here.
I had one yesterday because my back was being grumpy, and then I took one. Well, after I got done doing all, I took Barry's garbage out, 2 weeks of garbage out for him, and ours 2 weeks of garbage out. Got the old printer to work, printed off the entire ARES manual. It says 80-something pages, and the ARRL plan, and stopped. But I blew through the last of the ink I had in it. But Barry gave me a brand new ink thing, so I just kept printing. Was it grumpy and didn't like it? Yeah. Did I get it done? Yeah. So there's still some life in the old printer yet. So. The only thing bad so far with the new printer is the wireless thing, and I don't know.
Yeah, I'll have to go through it again.
And if it doesn't want to do it, that's fine.
Well, I think I can get it to work. So we got to connect before.
Yeah.
It's just some kind of setting thing or something.
Yeah. And I've got about 12 foot of USB extension cord now. Well, 6 foot on top of 6, so it's we could leave it where it's at, and you could
play with it.
Yeah, without it being a big hassle. And then I put the other one over on top of the old, on top of the new HP box, and I just said, well, I'm going to try to see if it'll print. And the next thing you know, I had to keep babying it and tweaking it the whole time, but I painted out the entire ARES manual and the ARES plan, and so every time I fool around and fool with the wireless, it wants to print out something on it, and I don't really want to know the fact that it doesn't like it. Just give me a solid light and work. You know, so there's stuff about it we don't understand, but the manual's about But boy, you should see how fast the laptop is with a Cat 6 cable to the router.
Well, yeah, it's a lot faster.
Oh, yeah.
It's 100 megs versus that wireless on that first generation wireless on that laptop. Well, not first gen, but I mean it's a really old generation. It's a 2010 basically.
Yeah.
Wireless, so you're not getting. I think it's a wireless G or wireless N,
whatever it was.
You're only getting probably theoretical throughput is like 54 if it's wireless G.
Yeah.
100 if you're getting wireless N.
How much on the cable?
100 megs. It's 100 megs direct.
Yeah.
Even if the wireless was running at optimal levels,
it's
not going to see 100 probably. At that distance from the router, even with the router, even a new router.
Yeah.
Now faster than the old router would have been, but
yeah.
No. And you're running on 2.4.
I'll just leave it hooked up with the cable. Since the cable's there, we had done that a long time ago. We'll just keep using it. But we went Cat 6 at the time, which at the time was pretty doggone expensive.
I think they have Cat 7 now.
Well, I'm just saying.
But yeah, for 2006 or something like that.
Yeah.
No, it was earlier than that. No, it was earlier than that because
that's right.
It wasn't too long after I started working at Sykes.
Yeah.
So probably
you paid for the conversion. You paid for the conversion.
Probably around 2003.
From SRG
2003 or 2004
to the cable.
Yeah.
Internet.
Yeah. It's hard to go to work in a broadband environment and then come home to dial-up.
Well, at the time,
so like terrible.
When we first started dial-up.
Yes, we had a 3 meg down connection.
Yeah. Well.
And going from 56K, which weren't even getting true 56K.
Because we were across the street from the guy.
Well, I love telling this. It's like, well, you dial into the 5.3K dial-in line, and you get 45 to 46. But if you dialed into the ISDN line,
oh yeah,
which I still don't understand how, but you dialed into the ISDN number with your dial-up connection,
cables.
You were getting 54, which is about as theoretical as maximum you'd ever get with a 56K V2 modem.
Right, right.
Still don't quite understand how it was able to dial into another system and accept the passcodes.
Which shouldn't have been.
Makes you wonder if you would have had an ISDN
how fast
modem.
Got, yeah.
If you could have dialed into that and seen if your connection speeds would have still been the same or
I don't know.
higher. Not that there. Well, a lot of people had ISDN modems either, but and they were still expensive then. Yeah, but
Well,
makes you wonder.
56K wasn't cheap either.
Well, yeah, but you know, if we would have had an ISDN
oh yeah
modem, we could have saw speeds of 100K or 200 or 150K,
right.
Which would have been still been slow, but it would have been way faster than what most people were getting.
Well,
till we hooked up cable.
Cable. They put the cable in the yard. I went, well, that changes everything now.
And then it was when they upped us to like it was either 5 or 10 megs down.
Yeah.
Is when they threw the fiber in.
Yeah.
Because they didn't really have fiber yet.
Well, no, when they put the fiber in the yard,
at 3 megs down, they don't really have fiber.
When they put the fiber in the yard, it was like, what is this?
Yeah, they just laid it on the top of the ground too.
Check that out.
Like, no idea about trenching or anything.
Well, they did eventually do it.
Yeah, after it was sliced through about, I don't know, a couple hundred times.
Yeah, but well, the cost to do everything is so expensive. But when SRT,
no, I love though when the guy was there fixing the cable that they and by that time they had already put it underground.
Yeah.
And he was there fixing it
because they cut it.
Because they cut through it a couple times, and they almost cut through him.
Yeah. Yep.
The network guy was out there trying to fix it.
Yep.
And the justification I got from the guy later in the day was he told the foreman that if they come that close to him, he's going to call the cops.
Yes. Assault. Yeah.
Yeah, because they were going to kill him. They didn't even look. They didn't even watch where he was going.
Yep. Well, let's say the truck is widening the road. Slow down, you're speeding, John. Okay.
It's only Friday. It's on a Saturday.
Well, I know. I just
need to charge my thing up. My watch.
When I went to this, it's better because I don't have all the wrist problems. I was baking out rashes and having everything else, but I was wearing it 24/7.
Yeah, you gotta take it off.
Well, it doesn't give me my night oxygen levels without them. So
mine's supposed to give me all that stuff, but and all the little hurt thingies and stuff, and
yeah, it doesn't really. It doesn't. It doesn't.
I know it's the Samsung health app's a little.
Well,
I mean they've improved it a bit, but it's still.
I think in the future it will get to the point where it will do all kinds of things.
Yeah.
As they develop more capable.
I would have liked them to have the blood pressure monitor in the freaking like they touted. Well, if you had the European version of it, it would have had the blood pressure monitor like built into the thing.
That would have been nice, and if they figure out how to optically measure your blood sugar,
well, yeah, that would be nice too.
It would be absolutely cool.
Yeah, it'd be better than that thing that they attached.
Well, Barry, they're not going to let Barry have it.
Oh, that's encouraging.
Yeah, he's not happy.
Well, there is that risk of infection with it.
There's all kinds of risks with stuff, but at some point,
they should be able to analyze your blood through your skin.
Yeah. Honestly. Well, they were working on a tattoo that would change color based on your blood sugar. No, I'm just saying they were working on it. I didn't say it was fully developed or worked, but they were working. I thought that sounded like a pretty cool deal. You don't have to worry about no batteries.
Oh, you tattoo people.
Well, but I'm saying, you get tattooed and you're done. You don't have to pick yourself ever again. You don't ever have, I mean, it may not be as accurate as the other ones, but it'll give you the range. You know, you say, okay, my range is up, that's not good. Oh, my range is down, well, that's okay. Oh, it's too low, okay. But it will give you like a 4-bar thing, like a low, medium, like four different levels of it. That would be slick. Now, there would be some lag time between this and that and all the rest of it, but the idea of getting it like that, or a way to fix the pancreas so it quits being a problem, that would be great.
Would be better for him, honestly.
Yes.
If he just took a pill, and a pill that has no side effects,
it just fixes the pancreas,
and it just, even if you had to be on this pill for the rest of your life, if you just took this little pill, no side effects for whatever you're taking, and even if you had to take it the whole rest of your life, and it was basically the diabetes cure. Or the better one would be I can still eat whatever I want, and just take this pill and I'm good.
Well, that would be helpful.
I can have the 17 chocolate declares, but as long as I'm taking this pill, I'm good.
Yeah, well, I don't think that's going to happen.
I want that to happen. Everybody wants that. I'm like, I can eat 17 pizzas as long as my stomach don't explode, I'm good.
Yeah, well, it'd be nice to have a pill that would help us all lose weight, too.
Well, they have that.
It's called Don't Eat.
It's called colon low.
No, my colon does not need any extra stress.
No.
It's wrapped up. It's hosed up enough already. Let's see if we can get too much. Can't see through your elbows. Remind me when it gets warmer to try to silicone the windows so they go up and down easier. Yeah, I didn't know that the city put the homeless in these hotels up here.
Oh, really?
That's what they were talking about after our coffee. They were talking about lots of other things. That's when I was getting some answers. I was getting some answers.
That's why there were some interesting people there the other day.
Yeah, that's why there's always interesting people there. Yeah. It's better to let them stay out in the street and freeze to death.
Yeah, it is. What happens to them though come summer? Do they kick them all out?
No, I don't think so. I think that they've got so much money to try to take care of them to some degree.
Okay.
Yeah.
I mean, it's a nice idea. The people who manage it might be another story.
I think that would be a very difficult job.
I think it would be the crime rate and everything else and the other things.
Yeah, well, there we are, having fun.
Yeah.
Much we can do about that.
Yeah.
Why did I come this way? There's no way out anymore. Well,
you could, but it would be fun.
Let's just enjoy the ride, I guess, huh?
They could bash the snowbank.
No, we're not bashing anything. We'll enjoy,
it's just a different route.
We'll enjoy the alley view.
Yeah. Let's warm up a little bit.
Those things are all messed up again.